Well, afternoon, William. Actually, no, it's not afternoon, it's evening for me. I don't know what time it is for you.
Afternoon, yes, afternoon, Mikael.
Well, here we are again. Actually, both of us are together for once. We've done a few solos.
It's beautiful.
So I'm going to lead this episode today and going to talk a bit about some of the current technologies within property management and ways to mitigate uh, leaks and flooding.
Very interesting.
So
Very
this is
interesting topic, Mikael, and important.
uh, Yeah, very important. So in this case, we've actually installed it for a few of our clients. Uh, some leak detectors. I've also had it installed, or did it installed it in my own flat, um, where I've had some water issues. Um, I'm just going to share my screen.
Yeah,
So this is one example of a manufacturer of a very good product, which is almost like a little puck. It's probably about 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters square. Uh, in this case, hopefully you can see that there are 8 contacts, 4 pairs, little metal prongs where if any water gets contacts a pair of prongs, the puck assumes that there's a substantial amount of water, and then it can send a message to the main little hub that comes with the system. The hub then can be set up to contact you that there's a leak or a flood via mobile phone, email, other messaging services. But there's also a feature where you can also add an additional valve to your water system. I think normally you put it near the stopcock or the main water valve, and that's like an additional stoppage valve that will be signaled to turn off the water, which can definitely help mitigate flooding problems and leak damage. So I'll just show you some of the examples of where they can be used under sinks, under bathtubs. Um, sometimes you might have a young child that goes and accidentally leaves the water running in a sink or bathtub, and if the overflow, I know many of those sinks and baths have got overflow systems, but if that gets overwhelmed and then water starts rushing everywhere, you could get warned that water is causing a problem. Other areas that may need looking at are under some of the appliances in the houses or near sewers. For example, dishwashers, and also in a boiler room where there's lots of plumbing. So this can definitely help properties, both commercial and residential. For one of our clients, we've put it in the the lower ground floor where they've had many flooding issues over the years, and also on their third floor they've got a boiler which has also leaked in the past. So they wanted some solutions to help mitigate against that. So here's an example of the system working. The puck, as you see at the bottom left here, gets water, contacts it. It sends a signal to, for example, your mobile phone, and then also to the additional valve, which will then stop the water flowing. So problems with leaks solved by some good technology now, and not quite good value for money as well. But I'll put a link in with the video to for people to do a bit more research.
yeah. I think what's really good about that is that there's a lot of in a lot of blocks now, the escape of water excess. If you've got insurance policy for blocks,
Okay.
could be £1,000, or in a few they're like £5,000. So the insurance company won't pay the first £5,000. So someone's got to pay
Okay.
for it. And if it's
Yep.
you are causing the issue, then that'll be you and others. Because escape of water claims are quite large, then
Yep.
you could be liable for quite a big overhead.
Yep.
So yeah, I think it's really good. Stitching time saves nine.
Yeah. So definitely something for us to work with some of our clients, obviously, we can also help. I know Wilmot's got lots of property clients. It's something we might roll out in a bit more formal way, definitely. So,
Yeah, there was a really interesting one. We had a big lead over in Chiswick where there's this company called like TVT did loads of the editing for the BBC and things like that
okay.
on the
Yep.
ground floor commercial, and they had like 20 resi units above. So
Yep.
there's leaks that happen there and go through, but a lot of times it's really hard to detect where they're actually coming from because you've got all these different concrete slabs, so it's hard to actually ascertain which flat it's coming from.
Yep.
So again, the sort of early warning systems is fantastic because then at least you can get onto it quickly rather than any business loss and interruption.
Good, good.
Well
Well,
done for solving that problem.
we will come back next week and do it all again.
Boom.
Boom, biddy, boom.
Keep peeled.